I'm interested to find out what the Lib Dems position on Gaza is, because we know what Rishi Sunak was saying, and we know what the Tories are saying, especially now we've got Priti Patel as the shadow foreign secretary. But what is the situation with the Lib Dems? I mean, are they any better than Labour or the Tories? Well, to talk about this, we've got Tanya Manzoor, who was a Gaza campaigner, has been a Gaza campaigner for a long time. He went to Gaza in 2009 with George Galloway, and also stood in the general election in Cheadle. How are you doing, Tanya?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just really I'm interested to hear about what the Lib Dems are saying on Palestine. I mean, the thing that came out this week was this early day motion, UN's resolution on Israel's legal occupation of Palestine and sanctions. Early day motion tabled on 8th of October 2024, which basically says this House welcomes the UN General Assembly's decision to overwhelmingly adopt a resolution on the 18th of September calling for Israel to rapidly end its unlawful presence in the occupied Palestinian territory. And it goes on. But the thing is, as you can see at the bottom of that screenshot, it says 60 supporters and one withdrawn signature. Now, the one withdrawn signature is someone called Ben Maguire, who's a Lib Dem, and he withdrew his signature on the 13th of November, so just a couple of days ago from this, when we're interviewing now. Ben Maguire is, as you can see from his Wikipedia entry, he sits on the Lib Dem front bench team as their shadow attorney general. So he's the main person to lead on that kind of issue. The thing about this is, you know, there were no other Lib Dems who signed up that early day motion, so it was just him. You think this is a kind of common practice of the Lib Dems to kind of look like they're supporting Palestine, but then not actually do anything? I mean, can you tell us what you've uncovered on this?
So I'm new in politics, so everything I've been learning has very much been from research and what I found following Parliament since Labour started. It recently, in this last month, Shoka Adam pushed for a Palestine bill, which is going to have its second reading on the 29th of November.
So this was a Palestine statehood recognition bill.
That's right.
On this UK Parliament website.
That's it.
You can see this is number 2 bill, is that right?
That's right. The first one's one in the House of Lords.
Right. So this one here, it says, yeah, Shoka Adam, Palestine statehood recognition number 2 bill, private members bill. Right. Okay. So he put this bill forward, and what happened? You tried to get the Lib Dems to
read the page. If you have a look on the stages, you can see that the next across the top you've got stages.
Oh, okay.
You can see the second reading there says it's going to be 29th of November. But if you go back to the page of your results,
okay,
where you see the other bills, you can see Palestine Statehood Bill number 3. So the story is that they put in this bill on the 22nd of October, you can see there. And 2 days later, guess who puts in another bill? The Liberal Democrats. In fact, it's Leila Moran, who is their Middle Eastern representative in the party. And this is, I think, the 4th time she's trying to put in a bill, and none of the other bills have been approved. They've just gone nowhere. So it was very upsetting and frustrating to see that 2 days later they put in a bill. And guess when the second reading of this bill is? We look at the stages.
Okay.
What's the date?
Oh, 11th July 2025.
Exactly. I mean, it's a joke. Surely all of Palestine is going to be annihilated by then. it just made me think they're at it again. They're doing something they're not serious about. I mean, 11th of July.
Hold on a minute. So they're talking about an emergency situation, and
That's
they've put in a bill that won't be read till July next year.
yeah.
So what do you think they're doing there?
There's no excuse. Leila Moran is fully experienced. She's tried this 3 times before. None of them have succeeded, and she's going for attempt number 4, and it looks like she's almost trying not to succeed, surely. Because what's going to happen by July? Trump will be in power. The political situation changes. I mean, is any of the children of Gaza going to be alive by then? It's just a joke, and it's upsetting. So I did contact my Liberal local, and in all fairness, he says very supportive things of Leila, but he also points out in a roundabout kind of way, while she's passionate about it, she's been the person doing this, but we can clearly see she is not effective. I've been looking into Leila Moran in brief, and she's got a Palestinian background, and of the people who are affiliated with Friends of Israel, she's taken money from Friends of Israel since this genocide began. And she went on a trip to Israel in December. And these are public information if you have a look. So, you know, she poses also a confusing presentation, you know, that she's committed and she's passionate, but her commitment of her last bills have gone nowhere. And either the party is not listening to her, or this is deliberate.